But when you're identified, and the way that you can tell it's identification is there's this contraction of suffering, there's this feeling of being bound inside the body and it's happening to you. You can explore these feelings, and I'm not suggesting that we get rid of all these feelings, but what I'm trying to show you is how these stories, the stories that you create, are coming from two basic things of fear and lack. So say if you really believe someone's done something to you, what the identified selves will start doing is start telling the story of non-duality or spirituality to avoid it. But that's useless. That's obviously, it's this point in listening to non-duality, but not to try to be non-dual. If you try to be non-dual, you'll just become dead and cold. That's not non-duality. So when you're telling yourself non-duality when you feel uncomfortable, I can assure you that is identified action that's trying to avoid what's happening. So what you need to do is go the opposite way. When you feel separate, you need to go inward, seemingly inward, although ultimately there is no inward and outward. So you feel unloved by someone. So they don't give me enough attention, they're never going to love me, but you don't even know this. Then you use non-duality, there is no one that can love. But go the other way, so they take things away, they never give, they're stingy. And then see that you feel behind that anger at that person for not giving you what you want. And then see underneath the anger there is lack, that you feel like you're missing something, and the world or the other person isn't giving you that. Then you can go underneath that and see that really you just feel unloved, that you're not lovable. And then you can go even further, you can feel that you feel like you've been abandoned by God or wholeness. It's really important to listen to non-duality, and it's important I speak non-duality, but I realise that you see, in the past, when non-duality was spoken about, traditionally it was done one-to-one. So there would be one person. There was also group talks, but you would know the person that was speaking about non-duality with you, and so then when you were using non-duality to just boycott what you're actually feeling, that would be pointed out. But I meet lots of people that think they're awakened because they're telling themselves the story of non-duality, and they're curbing all their reactions and all their emotions. And this isn't non-duality at all. Non-duality is about becoming fully human and not human at the same time. So it's seeing that who you truly are isn't the form, and then the effect of that is for the human to be truly and utterly human and humane, which is so beautiful. Not someone that's constantly living in non-duality. So what I have to do now is, because I realise that so many people are trying to fake it and pretend that they're awakened and pretend to themselves that they don't suffer anymore, is point out that you can tell if you're suffering by the contractions in your body. Like, explore the sensations of the body. But it's also really important to listen to non-duality, because it's got to be seen, not by someone, but those clouds have got to pass enough for it to be recognised that who you are isn't that separate entity, aren't the clouds. Who you are is the light that is shining behind it, and is everything, is the whole entire universe. You could call it aliveness or beingness. Okay.